In January of 1998, the basketball coach, Noreen Pecksock, and I invited a girl by the name of Kristy Laramee to do an overnight visit as a track and field and basketball recruit. Since the track team had an away meet that day, Kristy stayed with a member of the basketball team. Before I left town, I went to meet Kristy, and I can still remember walking to the old front lobby on the second floor of Memorial Fieldhouse, right upstairs here, where Kristy was with her basketball hosts. As I walked down the hall toward Kristy, I can tell she was a high jumper. She had the shape of a stereotypic high jumper, strong but lean with long legs. As I got closer, my eyes went from looking forward to looking up. As I arched my neck back to look up at her from my 5'10" height, "My God," I said, "this girl is tall." Then I said to myself, yes, we have ourselves a real high jumper. Not someone who is average height and is fortunate enough to have the genetics to jump high, but someone whose hips are actually already that much higher to get over the bar at greater heights. Kristy had her wonderful big broad smile that she always has. It's a smile that puts everyone talking with her at ease, and also shows that she is also at ease with herself as a person. While at Middlebury, she loved her team and her coaches, she loved competing, and she loved being a leader. Yes, she's good at that too. As a leader, she not only inspired her teammates as an athlete, but she encouraged them and pushed them. She herself would have been a great coach, and I was fortunate enough to have had her coach for us the year after she graduated. I will not recite all the accolades and awards that Kristy received, our records set. You have them, you read them. It would take much too long, but what you should know is that Middlebury College would be hard-pressed to find in our history many more people in any two sports who is a 3-time national champion and holds NCAA records. What is also as impressive is that you will never get that information from Kristy. If you ask her about it, she will give you that big Kristy smile, and she will humbly decline to talk about herself. Helped by her high jump coach and now husband, Dave Caron, who worked hard to learn how to be the best high jump coach that he could be, Kristy worked hard and dominated NESCAC, all divisions of New England, and Division III nationally before going to the 2002 United States Olympic Track and Field Trials. I'm so happy that this day has come for Kristy. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you Middlebury College Athletics Hall of Famer, Kristy Laramee Caron.
Thank you so much, Martin, and thank you, Aaron. And thank you to the committee for selecting me for this honor. I have no idea how I'm with this group of inductees. It's mind-boggling to me. I'm particularly excited to be inducted with my classmate and total rock star, Michelle LeBay. She's always been just so impressive. And Tom Hart, a fellow high jumper and basketball player, is really, really special. Thank you. It's been a crazy couple of weeks getting here. I say that a lot lately. It's a crazy week, it's a crazy month, and I'm an optimist, so I kind of convince myself that the craziness is temporary. But I'm a working mom with 3 awesome kids. Maddie, who's 9, Danny, who's 6, and Joey, who's 5, sitting right over here. I travel for work, I manage a team of people, I run around all day to meetings and appointments, and I spend probably more time than I care to admit searching for lost shoes and my daughter's elusive stuffed animal, Yellow Doggy, until I basically collapse into bed each night. So I don't really feel much or look much like a Hall of Famer. I'm telling you all of this because I hope some of you can relate, and also because I've been trying over the past few weeks to come up with a way to put into words something that to me is really more of a feeling. It's the feeling that I get when I think about my days as a student athlete at Middlebury, and what a pure, beautiful, simple time of life it really was for me. It's really amazing to me to be honored for something that's just was total and complete fun. I loved every minute of my time at Middlebury, from the moment I stepped foot on campus until I left 14 years later. Yeah, I stayed 14 years. I loved it that much. I still get chills when I drive into town, when I see Bread Loaf, when I see those yellow buildings and the serenity and beauty and history of this school and this place, and when I drive up Route 7 and see the fields and the mountains. And for me, a favorite has always been the inscription on top of Mead Chapel, "The strength of the hills is his also." Whatever it was, whenever I was rushing to class or trudging home after a long night studying back to the dorm, just something about that inscription always grounded me. The really neat thing I think about Middlebury is, unlike a lot of things in life, Middlebury doesn't require the passage of time to realize that you're living something that's really pretty special. I'm really, really proud to be the daughter of two amazing people who never let on how crazy life was, like I just did, when we were growing up. They made parenting look really, really easy, and it's not. It's so not. My dad taught me to shoot a jump shot and coach so many of my teams growing up. And my mom is incredibly goal-oriented, and I know that I get my drive from her. Mom and Dad, I'm really glad that you're here and I have this chance to say thank you for all the sacrifices that you made for me, including the chance to come to Middlebury. And I'm really grateful to my sisters as well, Nikki and Kristy May, who are here, and to my brother Bob, who taught me at a very early age how much fun competition could be. We never stopped competing. I'm really, really grateful for everything I had the chance to experience here at Middlebury. I played 2 sports, I studied Japanese, tried rock climbing, ran crazy sunrise workouts with my training partner, Jim Becker. I got my first C. I was humbled constantly by my brilliant classmates. I was inspired by faculty like Brett Millier, who I was really pleased to see here tonight, Deb Evans, Kyoko Hayasaka Davis, Holly Allen, and many, many more. I made lifelong friends, some who are here tonight, Kate, Luke, Martin, Barb. Thank you so much for coming. And Middlebury even gave me my first professional job in a career in educational fundraising that I love. I worked here in the advancement office for 8 years and absolutely loved it. I also met my wonderful, wonderful husband, Dave Caron, here at Middlebury. We've been married 13 years, and he's pretty much the super glue behind kind of all that crazy that goes on. He's wonderful and amazing. I want to share this honor tonight with him. He helped this tall, goofy girl who was kind of all knees and elbows build strength and discipline and coordination. And I was so lucky to find him, really one of the top high jump experts in the country here at Middlebury. We've had a lot of fun with track, and I love the family and the life that we've built. Finally, I want to thank Martin Beatty, the head coach of Middlebury Track and Field, who really embodies the spirit of Division III athletics. He's built a program with all the right ingredients: the love of the sport, the camaraderie, the sportsmanship first, and then the hard work and the high expectations. He sets a tone for an unforgettable college athletic experience. So I think high jump's a pretty incredible metaphor for life. It's said that high jump is one of those athletic pursuits that always ends in failure. And you could look at it that way. You clear a personal best height, you live in this moment of euphoria, and if anyone's ever high jumped, there's nothing quite like it. I actually still dream about it sometimes. But then you clear this height and the bar moves up again. And you're like, really? It's always higher. But again, I'm an optimist, and I prefer to see it as a sport of expectations. Make or miss, the next day you're back in the weight room, running another interval and working towards the next goal. And I know that my approach to life today can be traced back to elements that are all over this room tonight: my family, my friends, my mentors, my studies, and my sport. And as crazy as life can be, I'm so grateful for all of it. Thank you so much.